took all your skills from traveling and growing up in a small town, and you started creating organizations.
I did. I created my own organization.
One of them is Certified Members Only,
Yes,
CMO.
yes.
Can you talk about that? How did that come about?
CMO, big CMO, big CMO, never the little one. So basically, CMO, that came about around my senior year of getting ready to graduate in 2021. It was my last year being at Seven State University. I had done a lot, completed a lot here at Seven State University, and I was getting ready to want to give back. I just didn't know how I wanted to give back. I'd always been asked how I do so many type of things, so I was like, I wanted to actually be a vessel and be a bridge and tool to kind of help other people reach their full potential, and no matter what it is that they're trying to do. Because I don't like to be a keep holder or a gatekeeper. That's not me. I like to actually share my skills and share my talents to help benefit other people. So then I was like, yeah, I guess I could be a mentor. Posted on my Instagram story. I was like, who would like to come under my wing and learn a few. Yeah, this is before it's I just posted on my Instagram story like, who would like to come under my wing and learn a few things about event planning or graphic design or being a host or being a better you, whatever it is that you want to do. I'm willing to help you with it. And I received a overwhelming amount of responses, like almost like 200 responses of like people that were interested. And I narrowed it down to like, I narrowed it down to like 8, which was crazy. But I narrowed it down to like 8 people. I think it was like 8 or 6. Yeah, like it was. I knew I can. I knew I didn't want to stretch myself thin when it comes to being a mentor. I think that's like something that is very personable. Like I didn't. In my college years of coming up, I'm not gonna say I didn't have mentors. I felt like as though I had older friends who mentored me here at Savannah State University compared to like actually having professional like mentors. My older friends who had already experienced Savannah State University and had gotten to places of esteem, accolades here at Savannah State University. Those are the kind of people I look at too as mentors, and they kind of helped me get to the knowledge of all of I know about Savannah State University, and also actually going through this stuff myself and trials and errors and stuff. But that's kind of what kind of a mentor I wanted to be. I wanted to be more of a personal connection and not so much of a professional connection to the point where they can't even express or have vulnerability with me. So yeah, I chop it up with my mentees. We chill, we smoke, we all that, and it's a very, very, very transparent line of communication between me and my mentees. But I narrowed it down to, like I said, at 8. And then the very first meeting that we had together, they were mostly strangers coming into a living room together with me, and we got together, and it all just formulated from that first sit down of how we was getting ready to stand on business and what we was getting ready to actually go about doing within our university and also within ourselves. Branding, emphasis on the branding. Like if you're gonna be a celebrity, you gotta know about branding and branding yourself as such, and make sure you have the engagement, the connections with your student body, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, we just hit the ground running for sure.
So with everything in order now, you now have We Outside Weekend. That's coming up.
I do. We Outside
Weekend.
Yeah, so like We Outside Weekend. So that kind of, this isn't my first like We Outside Weekend, I guess you can say.
Whole lineup.
Yeah. But like for this one in particular, I know that we have some events coming up. Gosh, what do we have coming up? I know we have like a day party coming up. We have a beach day coming up. But like We Outside Weekend basically is to help boost the spirits of campus life, making sure everyone is getting out of their dorm rooms, getting outside, basically understanding that you are outside. Like after the COVID year, it definitely impacted the social construct of everyone to the point where face-to-face interactions were completely lost.
How was that when you got back? Was it still people talking with each other?
That's what I'm saying. I got to experience Savannah State prior to COVID, and I got to experience Savannah State after COVID. Prior to COVID, everything was physical, lit, like it was that. Then during COVID, that's kind of when the university couldn't no physical events at all. Like per University System of Georgia, no physical events. And that's kind of when I got into my event planning skills like heavy, and I put together my own.
Hole in the wall.
That was the year I punched a hole and knocked my whole door down and everything. And had a whole mental breakdown and wrecked my car. Like, yeah, it went crazy that year. But Homecoming with a K is what kicked it off. And that was like that was a power switch from like Cab to Kevontae. And then I joined Cab, and then E-board with Cab, and yeah. But yeah, the We Outside Weekend, that is a weekend that we kind of planned, I've been planning and doing a bit semester, well, for the student body for a minute now. Let's just get everybody outside. We be in our dorms rooms, especially after the spring semester. kind of flies by quicker than the fall semester in a sense. We've been locked in with our academics. I know I have for sure. Midterms are already over. It's like after being locked in for so long, it's like, okay, cool, we can go out and have fun now. You ain't gotta worry about it's only a month left of school at this point. So if you ain't got it by this point, the grades is not, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just playing. But like, yeah, seriously, it was like a month left of school. So by this time, if you put in the hard work, then you should have time to celebrate as well and get a college experience for sure. So yeah, we definitely have been taking a chill pill with the more lit events this semester. We've been doing more academic and community involved events this semester compared to last semester and the semesters before we were just party. Yeah. This semester we've been doing like a lot of community initiative events, and the student body have definitely peeped that. They're like, West CMO. So they felt the difference for sure when we backed off from the scene.